Continue with Ty Lue. He was all about mentality yesterday. Here's Lue on the team's mental state ahead of Game 2.
You know, we lost a tough game. It's over. It's behind us. We did a lot of great things in that game. So we just got to carry it over, and we got to play better on Sunday. You know, we got to expect they're going to play better. So we definitely got to play better on Sunday, and I know we're capable of doing that.
All right, so buy or sell, the Cavs actually playing better than they did in Game 1.
I'm absolutely buying that because they did two things that they can control, and I knew would be keys to the series. And I'm surprised how well they actually executed. Pace and physicality. Pace was important because LeBron now didn't play at Golden State's pace. He played at his pace, which allowed him to play the entire game pretty much. Physicality, they hit the boards. They out-rebounded him at every single position. And he's playing big lineups on purpose and defensive lineups to actually outplay Golden State. The only thing that they didn't do is hit an open shot. So when LeBron James got in the lane and kicked out the shooters, they didn't capitalize. So there's a number of things they could have done better. Also, if you want to look at LeBron, he could get into those actions and mismatches a lot quicker. So by the time the guys were getting the ball, there's 5, 6, 7 seconds on the shot clock, and that puts a player in a very tough position. So they're both going back and watching the film and saying, hey, guys, these are the things we did well, and there's a number of things we can do better, but let's stick to the same game plan.
You mentioned chess, though, right? And because we saw Golden State's weaknesses, so did Golden State. Yes. So you're coming back in an hour. We'll talk about the Golden State perspective of this.
It was a spectacular basketball game. A lot of what happened late kind of obscured our view of that. LeBron did basically everything, drove relentlessly, scored 26 on 9 of 12 shooting on drives, got to the line for 8 as well. That's the most points he scored on drives in the last 4 postseasons. Drives also opened up shots, but the problem was his teammates couldn't capitalize. Cavs were 3 of 17 from three-point range off passes from LeBron, including 1 of 8 on uncontested threes. What Legler calls naked threes. That's the worst they've been in the playoffs. And it got to OT, and LeBron just couldn't overcome the fatigue of playing a game-high 48 minutes, 0 of 4 from the floor. Guarded by Curry and Durant on each shot, 5 of 8 for 16 points when they guarded him in regulation.